Alright, hey, this is Pac-Man going for the predictions for WWE Crown Jewel. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty good looking card. I'm not gonna lie. It looks very impactful. A lot of big stuff leading up to this event. A lot of good things are happening. Gotta be some disappointments in here. A lot of intrigue, a lot of good storylines. Like I said, good build up. Really, really well done stuff here. Some stuff you're going back months and culminating here. This is really good stuff here. A lot of the matches there, you can't really tell who's going to win in certain cases there because they could just do the usual stuff there and then switcheroo it on the draft stuff there, like the women's championship stuff, which we'll discuss. So this should be interesting. So I'm going to be going through here and letting you know who I'm going to pick and why I'm going to pick them. Like I said, Crown Jewel is tomorrow when this video uploads on Wednesday. So should be very, very interesting. Now, the big one, the Universal Championship. Now, there's no draft issues going on here, so because Brock is free agent and Roman is SmackDown guy for life, essentially. Who wins this one? Now, in the end, no, WWE could do the cheap thing and have a DQ here, but they've been pushing Roman to win strong all his matches. So the intrigue is going to be Paul Heyman and whether or not he helps out the Trouble Chief in the middle of the match. That's going to be the intriguing part here. Paul Heyman, all eyes are going to be on him. That's amazing, right? All eyes are on the quote unquote manager. I think in the end, Roman's going to leave as champion because he kind of has to because he has new contenders on the draft to beat as well. So I think in the end he's going to win. Is he going to win with his spear or guillotine? I don't think they'll ever have Brock Lesnar tap out, not ever again anyway. I think Kurt Angle did it back in the day. But I don't think he's ever going to tap out again. So, unless it goes back to the Octagon. So, I think that Roman's going to maybe spear him. Maybe Brock Lesnar gets distracted by something Paul Heyman says, something like that. And then maybe 1, 2, 3 from there. But I don't see the Trouble Chief losing anytime soon. Vince loves this guy more than he loves his own kids. I don't think it's going to happen. If anybody was going to do it, it would be Brock right now. But right now, it's all about Roman and his legacy, and probably the best legacy he's ever been going on right now. So I think in the end, it's going to be Brock Lesnar losing. Next up, Big E is his first big defense of his WWE Championship. He did beat Bobby Lashley before, but I believe that Big E will get the win here. I think it'll be clean. I believe that it's because Big E just got the championship. Just got the championship before, and I think Big E's going to take it and leave Raw, and Drew's going to go to SmackDown empty-handed. This is a draft match, and I don't think the person who's leaving that brand is going to be leaving with the other brand's belt. I don't think it's going to happen here. Big E's going to win some way, somehow. It's going to be a good match. A lot of intensity with these two guys here. I think it's the first time ever, but if it is, it's been a long ass time, especially with these kind of stakes. So I look forward to this match. I got Big E for the win. Mansoor wins. Goldberg versus Lashley in a death match. If you've been following the show, you know what I mean. Mansoor keeps the streak in line. Yeah, that's what you know. It's going to be a good match. So there we go. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah. Okay, so this one here, I think this one's interesting because if Bobby was still having that push, I would say Bobby Lashley wins this all day. But since his push kind of like declined, he lost to Big E cleanly. I think Goldberg kind of wants to have a make good, and I believe that he believes that Bobby Lashley is a villain, like the Fiend is a villain. So Goldberg will probably want this victory. So I think in the end, I think Goldberg will take this victory because in the end it means nothing. But I'm looking forward to seeing if they go through with this whole, killing thing, which probably won't happen. But I believe that something extremely happen. Maybe some quote unquote accidental blood. It should be interesting to see what happens with these two. Another good, intense match, definitely a blood feud in every sense of the word. So I'm looking forward to this match very much as well. I know Goldberg can't go more than a couple minutes, but we'll see what happens and how long Bobby Lashley can carry him. This is a brand match. That is once again that it means that one of the participants in this match is leaving, and it's a championship match. That's very important here. Championship match, a championship brand match. So Sasha and Becky are staying. No, no, no. Becky's going to Raw, and Sasha is staying on SmackDown, and Bianca is going to Raw. Oh my god, this is so confusing. So here we go. Becky can't win because she has to go to Raw. She can't go to Raw with that belt. And Bianca can't win because she's Raw now and she can't win the SmackDown belt. Sasha is the only one that can win this one because she's on the SmackDown brand. However, as we've seen in the past, they could have Becky retain with some sneaky stuff that she likes to do now. With some sneaky stuff, she sneakily comes in there, probably like at the last second. Sasha Banks, it's a bank statement. Becky comes out of nowhere, nudges her off there, and then pins Bianca. Some easy to book ending for a triple threat match. And Becky retains because Charlotte kept her title on Raw with some cheap bullshit. So she's going to SmackDown with the Raw belt. I think that Becky will keep the belt, and they'll do the whole swaparoo thing on this week or next week. So in the end, Becky will have the Raw title, and Charlotte will have the SmackDown title. They do the same thing here that they did with the Street Puppets and the New Day. They just switch. Instead of having a good, unique match to see who's the better person, they're just going to swap belts. Like, these belts don't matter. So I got Becky to retain. RK Bro. This is interesting. Will the Prince become a king? Will Xavier Woods will the boyhood dream come true for Xavier Woods? He's been talking about it forever. Xavier Woods becoming King of the Ring. Hail King Woods. Prince the King. Which hashtag will prevail? Now, will WWE screw Xavier? Or will they let it happen? I think in the end, I think Xavier got this. I think Xavier's going to win. And he's going to go on social media and talk about him being King of the Ring. And he's going to love it. He's going to celebrate with it. He's going to do more for the crown than Balor will. I think in the end they'll see that. And I think they're going to give it to Xavier. That's it. The finals. So we got one happy ending. I think they're going to give this one to Zelina Vega. Even though Zelina Vega did the whole bad mojo thing and she put the crown on before she won it, which is a big no-no. You're not supposed to do that. I think they're going to give it to her because I think she can do more for the crown. With her being all pompous and everything like that, I think she can do more for the crown than anything else. If the finals was like it's supposed to be, with Baszler versus Zelina Vega, it would have been less predictable because both of them could do the crown really well. But I think in the end, it's going to go to Zelina Vega. Probably like a roll-up finish. I don't think she can do many moves to drop to make her pinfall submission. But I think Zelina Vega wins this one. And the last one here, Hell in a Cell match, Edge and Seth Rollins. I think in the end that Edge will win this one. He comes back. He's all dangerous. He's more fired up now. This should be a very intense match. I think in the end, Edge will win this one because he has more to gain from this victory than Seth Rollins does. So that's it for the Crown Jewel card. That's it for now. Clack off.